It is 6:30 or so at night. I still can never get used to it getting this dark this early, but I am about to head out to the off-grid property, and I got the insulation for the interior. I'm doing things a little out of order than I want to, but it's supposed to rain all weekend, so this will give me something to do inside, finish up the electrical and do the insulation. So I'm gonna head on out there. It's gonna be hard to film at night, so I'll probably just see you guys in the morning. Good morning from the off-grid property. You can probably hear the raindrops falling on the metal roof right now, and I got to wake up to that, which is always a pleasure. So I have a full work day here to get a lot done. I'm going to finish the rough electrical and work on the insulation, but it's supposed to rain all day today. So that's probably all that I can get accomplished. I can't get anything done really outside, but yeah, it's gonna be a great day. Hope you enjoyed today's video. There's a special kind of beauty, I believe, when it's raining in the woods. I noticed a month or so ago that there was a line formed on the ground here from the rain falling off, and so I filled it in with this stone. It's a little bit more decorative than I would typically use, but now I won't have any issues with erosion right here on the cabin. As you can see, the cabin is an absolute mess right now. I have so much to do and so many supplies here right now. Last night I got all of the insulation delivered here. This is leftover camping supplies from our pop-up camper that I don't need there, so I thought I'd bring them out here. Got my camping setup from last night here. I've got this big piece of furniture here and tools and everything that I need to keep going with the projects. And then I brought all of these 2x4s in because there's all these little areas that need filling in. So I'm going to do things out of order. I'm going to, I think, insulate this wall because the rough electrical is done. That'll free me up some space to then put some 2x4s up across the back here, which will then free me up ultimately to finish the rough electrical on the opposite side. So a lot of confusing things to look at before I can finish for today. Key to cutting insulation is squish it down, use something like a level or a 2x4, and then you just run your blade alongside it and you'll feel it hit the ground beneath it. So you score it. This blade is dull as all get out, so keep that in mind. But when I hear the wood underneath, then it comes right apart, nice clean edge. It's about to do the money shot. Show how great everything looked. Till I realized I put the wrong insulation in the side. It's poofing out. I'm so mad. It's so stupid. Like, I didn't even pay attention. I just started throwing insulation up. This is what it's supposed to look like. Nice and flat. Not all bubbly. I don't know what to do. Should I just leave it up? Should I rip it down? I cut all of that custom. So stupid. may be asking yourself the question, Justin, why are you working in the dark? It's because the sun hasn't come out in 3 days. I'm gonna get depressed in here, man. It's not hard work, but it's a little bit harder in the dark. All of the outlets have been rough electricaled in, and I have them ready here at the panel and the transfer switch. I have about 3/4 of the walls insulated, and so glad to get that mostly done today. Got a few pieces of the insulation up there done. And then I did the framing because I had to add an end piece to the end on both sides to give the ceiling something to nail into. So I've done that. I've done some cleanup, a bunch of other stuff. It's been raining, as you can tell. And yeah, that's it for today. Good morning from day 3 here camping and working at the off-grid property. Finally, after 3 days of wet, humid, colder rain, the sun finally decided to come out. I've got one project left before I need to head back home, and that is to drill the holes for the in the ceiling for the lighting system. So we'll get that done and then we'll head out of here. Tape measures on its last leg. I think it's falling apart. I think I'll have to throw it away after the cabin build. What do you think? That's a wrap on this weekend's project. I've been here for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, today's Sunday. I got to head back and get to church. And this is the first time that it has not been raining in those 3 days. So I'm grateful to be able to be on the inside and to get some work done. So got pretty much all the wall insulation done, a few little bare spots for where I am going to answer some questions for the wiring. And so got to get that figured out. Got most of the electrical done. I got all the holes drilled for the electrical for the lights on the outside and got everything nice and clean and looking pristine. I did not mean to rhyme there. But yeah, grateful for an opportunity to shoot this outro outside. It's been beautiful out here, even though it's been wet. I'm ready to get home. Today is November the 10th, which means I have 6 weeks to get this ready in order to be here by Christmas for the family. My goal is to spend Christmas morning here. We'll see if it happens. Hopefully the next video will be putting up the siding. It comes unpainted and the trim as well. And so I got to get it up, get it primed and painted. But got to have some dry days in order for that to happen. And I got to get a crew out here from church or something because I got to get this thing sped along. So anywho, I'm rambling at this point, but God bless you. And remember, God's creation, it's meant to be explored.